Over 60, drink these 5 teas to walk strong again. After 60, many believe it is normal to wake up with stiff legs, creaky knees, and a constant feeling of heaviness in the feet. But what if this wasn't just a consequence of age? What if there were natural, accessible, and proven ways to bring back lightness to your walk with something as simple as a cup of tea? Recent studies have shown that certain infusions contain bioactive compounds capable of reducing inflammation, strengthening joints, and improving circulation in the extremities. And the most impressive part, many of these teas are available in supermarkets, and you probably already have at least 2 of them at home. That's why if getting up from the couch, walking to the door, or climbing a flight of stairs has been feeling more difficult each week, it's time to turn the game around. In this video, 5 powerful infusions will be revealed that help restore strength in the legs and improve mobility, without expensive medications or complicated treatments. This is serious information, based on science, and used for centuries by cultures that value active longevity. Stay tuned because tea number 3 is one of the most consumed in the world. And yet, almost no one uses it the right way to benefit the joints. By the way, where are you watching from right now? Comment below. And of course, already leave your like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any natural health tip that really works. Let's start by talking about the first tea, ginger. Ginger tea is more than an ally against colds. It carries compounds like gingerol, which acts directly on the inflammations responsible for joint pain and muscle stiffness. In other words, it's not just about warming the body. It's about giving back mobility to legs that no longer respond as they used to. Drinking a cup upon waking helps activate circulation and prepare the body for movement. If mornings are beginning with pain, perhaps the problem isn't age, but what's missing in your routine. Besides reducing inflammation, ginger improves blood fluidity, which directly impacts muscle oxygenation. This means more energy while walking, more steadiness when standing up, and less sensation of fatigue in the lower limbs. It's like swapping the body's fuel for something cleaner and more powerful. Have you ever thought about adding a pinch of lemon or cinnamon to boost the effects? These combinations are popular and can turn a simple tea into a recovery tonic. Many elderly people report feeling like their legs are locked or that they walk as if they were dragging chains. Ginger tea can be a practical first step to break this pattern. Just boil a few fresh slices for 10 minutes or use a ready-made tea bag. As long as it's 100% natural, the difference in daily life starts small but grows. Within a few weeks, it's common to notice improvement even in posture and mood. And before continuing, I'd like to know about your morning routine. Do you usually have coffee first thing in the morning, or do you start the day with some natural drink? Tea number 2, turmeric. Turmeric, also known as curcuma, is considered by many doctors and nutritionists to be one of nature's most potent natural anti-inflammatories. Its main active compound, curcumin, acts directly on inflamed joints, helping to relieve chronic pain in the knees, ankles, and hips. It's the type of tea that not only warms but regenerates. For those suffering from arthritis or arthrosis, the results can be surprising with regular use. And best of all, without the side effects of traditional medications. But here's a detail that few people know. For turmeric to be well absorbed by the body, it needs to be combined with a pinch of black pepper. This increases the bioavailability of curcumin by up to 2,000%, according to studies published in the Journal of Clinical Pharmacology. In other words, it's no use just putting the powder in hot water and thinking the problem is solved. A touch of pepper, and if possible, a drizzle of coconut oil can transform this drink into a true restorative elixir for the joints. People over 60 years old who started using turmeric tea regularly reported improvements not only in pain, but also in flexibility and agility when walking. It's as if the body started to respond better to the movements of daily life. Climbing stairs, getting up from a chair, or even walking in the park are no longer challenges. And it all starts with the simple habit of having a cup in the late afternoon or before bed. By the way, have you ever used turmeric in a recipe? Or do you prefer to drink it as tea? Write it in the comments. Number 3. Green tea. Green tea is one of the most consumed beverages in the world, but most people have no idea of the potential it has to strengthen the body, especially the legs. Rich in catechins, it helps fight the free radicals that weaken muscles and inflame the joints. Those who suffer from tired legs or difficulty moving around can find a natural ally in this tea. Drinking 1 or 2 cups a day is enough to feel more energy and stability when walking. Another benefit of green tea is its stimulation of the metabolism. This helps the body burn fat more efficiently, which relieves weight on the joints, especially in the knees and ankles. Those who are overweight and feel that it affects their mobility may start to notice subtle changes after a few weeks of continuous consumption. And there is no need to overdo it. The secret lies in consistency and the correct preparation method. Avoiding boiling the water too much preserves the active compounds and improves the results. Furthermore, green tea has a mild stimulating effect, thanks to the natural caffeine present in its composition. This improves physical and mental disposition, making the person feel more energized to move. That laziness to get out of bed, or the lack of desire to take a walk around the block, can decrease considerably with this simple habit. And for those who wish to enhance the effects, it's worth adding a touch of lemon or mint, which aid digestion and make the flavor even more pleasant. Now tell us here in the comments, do you already drink green tea or will you start after this information? Write it down because the next tea might be the one that helps you relieve that feeling of heavy legs at the end of the day, even when you haven't made any effort. Number 4. Peppermint tea. Peppermint tea is known for its refreshing flavor, but its benefits go far beyond the palate. It has relaxing properties that help relieve muscle tension, especially in the legs and lower back. Those who feel their muscles locked up at the end of the day or wake up with a feeling of stiffness can find in this tea a valuable ally. A cup before bed helps the body relax deeply, favoring muscle recovery during sleep. In addition to the relaxing effect, peppermint also acts as a mild natural analgesic. It can alleviate chronic pains that affect walking or the simple act of getting out of bed. Many people over 60 report that, after a few weeks of daily tea consumption, they felt less discomfort when climbing stairs or walking long distances. It is an accessible and natural way to reduce the impact of aging on mobility. Another important point is that this tea also aids digestion and reduces the feeling of bloating. And as incredible as it may seem, this has everything to do with the legs. An overloaded digestive system influences circulation, and when blood doesn't circulate well, the legs suffer first. They become heavy, tired, and even tingly. Therefore, keeping the intestines functioning well can directly impact your willingness to walk, run, or simply live with more lightness. Number 5. Cinnamon tea. Cinnamon tea is one of those that perfumes the home and warms the body, but it also holds impressive therapeutic potential for those over 60. It improves blood circulation, an essential factor to ensure that muscles and joints receive the nutrients they need to function well. When blood flows more efficiently, the legs gain more endurance and lightness when walking. And all of this with an ingredient that many people already have in their cupboard. Another strong point of cinnamon is its ability to balance blood sugar levels. Glucose spikes, common with the passing years, directly affect energy levels and even muscle strength. Regular consumption of the tea can help the body maintain more stable energy levels throughout the day. Those who feel weakness or sudden tiredness in their legs can benefit greatly from this simple adjustment to their routine. A cup after lunch, for example, can make all the difference. But be careful, because it is a natural stimulant, cinnamon tea should be consumed in moderation, especially by people who already use medication for high blood pressure or diabetes. The ideal is to talk with a healthcare professional before including the tea in your daily routine. That said, when used properly, it can be a powerful tool to restore vigor to your steps and stability to your body. One detail: the stick version of cinnamon is usually more recommended than the powdered one, as it contains fewer additives. Now that you know the right teas, the challenge is simple: transform information into action. It is no use knowing that ginger reduces pain or that turmeric restores flexibility if all of that remains just theory. Change begins when the first cup is prepared with intention. It might seem small, but small habits, repeated every day, change what once seemed impossible to improve. How many times have you heard that leg pains are just a part of aging? What if, in fact, the problem is that your routine isn't helping your body react as it should? Start little by little, choose one tea per week, feel the difference in your body. Notice how your steps become firmer, more confident. The results don't come overnight, but they do come. And when they arrive, they make it all worth it. I want to know from you, which one of these teas will become part of your routine first? Which one did you already know about? Right here in the comments, share your experience and exchange ideas with others who are also on this journey for better health and freedom of movement. And if this content made sense to you, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. There are many valuable tips coming up that can transform your days in a gentle, natural, and powerful way.